Hey you guys, it's Ivy, and today we're gonna be doing this hair right here, and we're also gonna be doing a little kind of like a chit chat. I've been seeing around the social media streets that y'all keep trying to come for stylists. All around social media, I've been noticing everybody speak on this except for like actual stylists. Like, y'all don't get it. It's a lot of work. To y'all, it might be as basic as hair, or as basic as braids, or as basic as a wig, but it is a lot of work. And I'm really tired of every industry telling black women to basically work for free. So today we're just gonna talk all about stylists, how we charge, why we charge what we charge, and I'm also gonna show you guys how I installed this beautiful hair, chocolate on chocolate. It's like a really pretty chocolate color, and I just think it's adorable. It's from Xrsbeauty. You guys already know, seamless lace. Okay, so let's get into it. Usually for my wigs, I like to do just straight to the back braids, but I actually have individuals in because I'm getting ready to do some goddess locks later on this week. So yeah, we got the individuals in, and today we're installing this beautiful wig from Xrsbeauty. So this is the wig right here. It came in this beautiful color. Now you guys, I love Xrsbeauty. This is the inside of the wig, and I love their wigs so much. I've been seeing this go around a lot on social media about stylists and how much they're charging, the unprofessionalism, you know, people not taking care of hair, da 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 da. So I have it hooked on this last hook, you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this on because their wigs they're really easy and quick to put on. It's not hard at all. First, we need to figure out who is a hairstylist and who's not. Oh my god, I love these wigs. They are so like seamless. You literally don't have to do anything in your hair. I love it so much. So we've got our wig on. I think it fits really good. It fits really good, and I just love this color, you guys. So let me zoom in just a little bit. What I'm gonna do first is go ahead and cut my lace. And this lace, you guys, it already comes pre-plucked. This is how it looks straight out of the box. All I'm doing is cutting it, and then I'm gonna go back in and melt it down. But I wanted to do everything step by step just so y'all can see how easy it is. But like I was saying, yeah, you really have to figure out who's a stylist and who isn't. Not everybody is a hairstylist, okay? Not everybody specializes in natural hair. Not everybody knows about actual hair. I feel like when you want your natural hair done, you should really go to great stylists with great reviews. I don't think you should find the first thing popping off Instagram and go to these people and expect them to give you this quality service, okay? So definitely use your discernment. Stop just booking people because they're popular. You need to look for positive client reviews, or go to a stylist that you're recommended to. Like, stop blind following everything off Instagram. That's number that's number one, because that's one thing I don't hear anybody talking about in this conversation. Like, everybody want to talk about the stylist, but nobody's talking about customers not using their discernment and just booking any and everybody, and going through with booking somebody with unrealistic expectations. If I was getting ready to book an appointment, I'm not gonna continue and book my service with a difficult stylist that's saying, oh, you gotta do this, oh, you gotta do that, it costs an arm and a leg, it's this and that. If you feel like their service is not up to par, if you feel like they're not, offering enough for that price that they're charging, that means find another stylist. One thing I hate about humans that I'm noticing is that when someone doesn't fit our expectations or what we want, we will like try to bully them into doing something different or complain or whatever, okay? if you don't want to pay what a stylist is saying something costs, go to someone that's more cost efficient. Go to someone that suits your needs. Every stylist is not for everybody, okay? That is what it is. I did have this outlook like, wow, stylists are charging so much money now. I seen a post about a girl, I think she was charging like $1,500 for box braids. And mind you, they're long box braids. The box braids are all the way down to your knees. And while, yeah, $1,500 is expensive, at first my view was like, oh, she shouldn't charge that much. She should charge like $750. But I was watching my good sis Nyla's video, and Nyla was a stylist as well. I believe she owned a shop. If you guys don't know who Nyla is, definitely go check out Nyla Vibes channel. And Nyla was just saying, like, when she was in a salon, so many times women, you know, would work so much because they had a very low price point, and they would have so many clients but a very low price point, and she, you know, people would, you know, be overworked sometimes. So she said she wanted to learn like 2 new techniques, and she went to a is it the Egyptians? I think she said the Egyptians. So she said she ended up going to an Egyptian salon, and those black women would come in there and pay whatever those Egyptian stylists charge, okay? And I had to sit back and I had to check myself, and I had to think. I said, so everybody else in the hair industry can charge what they want. They can upcharge. They can charge whatever. And in the black community, we are willing to pay other people whatever price point they set. But when it's black people setting a price point, black people don't like it. So what I'm gonna do now, you guys, is just dry this down. I just sprayed my EBN to tack it. So I'm just gonna use my blow dryer just to set everything in place. And I'm just gonna do this all around the hairline. But yeah, she was saying that people would pay them whatever they wanted, you know, and they were happy to pay it, and they left. And half the time, some of these stylists didn't even do the greatest of a job. So what I'm saying is, you guys, like, yes, it's some stylists that are outrageous, right? Some stylists are doing the most. Some stylists, you know, and those stylists will not last the test of time. Like, their clientele is not going to last, because who's going to deal with a difficult ass overpriced stylist that's doing subpar work, you know? So I really had to check myself, and I really had to think, and I even took it back to me being an influencer. And it's just like, to me, a lot of black women aren't paid their worth when it comes to this beauty industry, right? White stylists are paid so much money, you guys, so much money to deal with a hair texture that's not even as much of a maintenance as ours. Like, white stylists get paid so much money. Okay, guys, so we have it tacked down. I'm just gonna go through and fine tune it just a little bit, because, yeah, because it's kind of some spots that didn't tack down. And like I said, every stylist does very different things. Like, some stylists do natural hair, some stylists do weaves, some stylists do braids, some stylists do locks, some stylists do shortcuts. Everybody has their specialty, and you need to choose accordingly, okay? If you need someone that specializes in your natural hair and weave, they actually have stylists for that, okay? If you're a weaver, most weavers aren't going to want to deal with your natural hair, so they're going to ask you to come washed and blow dried. You guys do realize that any other race of stylists in this industry, if they're adding extensions to your hair, it's gonna cost an arm and a leg. If you're getting coloring services, it costs an arm and a leg. Do you guys think Guy Tang is out here charging $100 to color somebody's hair? No. So why would somebody charge $100 to do a full sew-in or to do long ass braids, or like, come on, y'all have to get it together, okay? And like I said, so everybody is not going to be in your price point. Okay, you have to find somebody that's affordable for you. We have to stop telling people, well, you can't charge this, well, you can't charge. People can charge they want to charge. Low key, like, everybody can charge they want to charge. Their price is their price. It is what it is. I think a lot more black women needs to be paid fairly for their work. I feel like black girls, black women should be getting paid like the white girls, or like the Hispanic women or the Asian women. They ain't putting on motion films. They not doing the best content, but they're getting paid. Like, that's how I feel about black stylists. If they're doing good work and they have a clientele, they can set their prices to whatever the hell they want. And if people don't like it, I feel like don't go. Like, don't go. Like, if I don't want to buy a Louis Vuitton purse today, I'm not gonna buy one. I'm not gonna call Louis Vuitton and be like, you can't charge this. A lot of people love to throw around, you ain't even licensed, you ain't licensed. If I was, would you pay it? If I was licensed, would you pay it? I really think that's like some type of deflection or something that people say. Like, you aren't licensed, you don't deserve to charge this. But a lot of people that aren't licensed that do hair, they do weaves. You don't have to be licensed to do weave. That's why they're not washing your hair. That's why they don't want to treat your natural hair, okay? They don't want to do any natural hair services because technically that's illegal. To protect yourself as a stylist and a person that does weaves, I would recommend you not doing any type of services on people's natural hair. People should come to you washed and blow dried. I agree with that. And the people that's going to somebody that's not licensed, you should want to come with your hair washed and blow dried too, because you don't know what products they're going to use. You don't know if they know what works for your hair. I think you should take that as them being like low-key responsible. If you're not a real cosmetologist, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, you shouldn't. You shouldn't be touching nobody's fucking natural hair other than doing braids and attaching weave to it. And here's another thing. A lot of people dislike that these people sometimes, like I said, are unprofessional, You guys, stop booking people that have like ridiculous policies, right? You wouldn't go shop in the store with ridiculous policies. You wouldn't do business with people that have ridiculous policies. I know I wouldn't. Yeah, it's some stylists that are like that, but guess what? You don't have to go to them. They don't even, they're irrelevant, I feel like, at this point. Unless it's somebody y'all dying to do y'all hair. Because you know y'all do everything off of popularity. And whoever is doing the girls' hair, y'all got to get y'all hair done by them. Yeah, chances are a lot of those people are rude. A lot of those people are disingenuous. A lot of those people do have crazy policies. It's because y'all gonna come anyway. Y'all gonna go anyway. Okay? Y'all don't know the best way to humble somebody is to humble their pockets. But there's a lot of stylists out here, good stylists, that do what they're supposed to do, that's not outrageous. And people still got a lot of stuff to say. Get on YouTube University and learn how to do your hair. And YouTube University is very lucrative, baby. Okay? I've taught big stylists a lot of technique, okay? It's nothing wrong with learning how to do your own hair, y'all. Like, it's okay. You can learn how to do your own hair. In fact, I think every woman should learn how to do her own hair. At least like wash, blow dry, and curl it and stuff. Right now, I'm just using my hot comb to flatten my wig, but yeah, it's nothing wrong with learning to do your own hair, guys. And doing your own hair is rewarding as well, and it saves you so much money. That's why I come on here every week and show you guys how to do your own wig, your own weaves, your own braids, whatever, you guys. There's nothing wrong with doing your own hair, okay? Now I'm using my little wax stick just so I can get everything in place. But when it comes to braids, you guys, I know we have a history of not like them being cheap. Like in our culture, it's always somebody at school or somebody on the block that'll do the braids like, you know, cheap, and they look good, and that's what we're accustomed to. That's what we're used to. But honestly, you guys, braids are a lot of work. Braids really hurt your wrists, your fingertips, your feet. Let these girls charge what they want. Like, if you don't want to pay a rack for knee length braids, then find somebody to do them for what you can pay. I mean, you have to come to the conclusion, like, you can't afford that stylist. And it's okay. You can't afford it. Like I said earlier, if I can't afford Louis Vuitton, I can't afford it. Like, I had to really look at this from a different point of view. Like, no. Like, y'all not finna bully stylists. Not all of them. Like, some of us are good stylists. And all of this stuff is the reason why I really, like, didn't want to start back doing hair. Like, I closed my books because you deal with a lot of difficult people. I was one of the people, I feel like I accommodated my customers. I had good prices, and people still would complain. Short story time, y'all. I remember this lady, because I was doing hair in my house. This lady showed up to my freaking house, you guys. She showed up to, look at that. Ooh. Showed up to my house, you guys, the wrong day of her appointment, banging on my door. Banging. Then when she was told it's the wrong day, she want to say, oh, my bad, da-da-da-da. And for her doing all of that, I canceled her appointment. I did cancel her appointment. For the next week, I canceled it. And she wrote, like, bad reviews about me, like, and I'm just like, what the, like, I'm not finna deal with it. And the money that I was making, I'm not, like, it wasn't enough money. People literally want to pay $100 for the works. You can't get your stuff done good quality and pay no money. Ooh, this hair curls really good, you guys. I'm just gonna put a few curls in the hair. I don't want it to be like curly. I did want to wear it bone straight, but I want a little bit of curl in it. That's why I'm using my jumbo iron. And I hope this video isn't too dark. I'm gonna be fair, y'all. Some of these stylists do be tripping and unprofessional, but like I said, those stylists do not stand the test of time. Y'all should not book with them. We need to pay attention to red flags with everyone, okay? If you book a stylist and they, you know, have all these weird rules, and like, that should be a sign not to book with them. Like, that'll be a sign not to book with them. People are making all of this unnecessary stuff, unnecessary rules, because y'all keep booking with them, period. Like, y'all keep booking with them. The moral of the story is, find what works for you. Everybody is not for everybody, and it is what it is. Like, stop trying to make black stylists charge crumbs to do all these motherfucking wigs, weaves, braids. Stop trying to make them charge crumbs. Y'all don't want me to open back up my appointment book, because if I open back up my appointment book, my sew-ins are gonna jump. They used to be $350. My sew-ins will be $500. Like, and that's what I mean, because my product is good. My sew-ins last. The tracks don't fall out. It is flat, neat foundation. I'm charging $500 if I ever open back up my appointment books. Okay? And no, I'm not a licensed cosmetologist, but guess what? I know a lot of licensed cosmetologists, and the ones that do a weave like me, oh, you're gonna be paying over $1,000, okay? You're gonna be paying over $1,000. My stylist friends that do own salons and stuff, yeah, they wash and blow dry, but guess what? You're gonna be paying $1,000, okay? So when you go to kitchen beauticians and they're expensive, and I'm charging $500 and I'm not doing wash and blow dries, you're damn right I'm not. Because it takes me 3-4 hours to do your sew-in, okay? And that sew-in is now going to last you about 2 to 3 months with proper care. Why would I charge $100 again? How would I make any money? Weaves and wigs and braids, all that stuff is luxury styles. No, nobody has to charge you cheap, fair prices. This is work. You don't pay cheap prices to add. That's work. That's an art form, okay? Everybody loves to scream about being licensed. They don't teach you weaves in cosmetology school. That's something you gotta know already on your own. That's something you have to teach yourself. That's why kitchen beauticians have that leverage. So unfortunately, unless you guys are gonna learn how to do your own hair, you're gonna pay people, or I don't know, not get the braids. I don't know. But I feel like it's always going to be a demand for braids. It's always going to be a demand for weaves. Even if we're not talking about weaves and wigs and braids, it's some people that are stylists that do natural hair that charge an arm and a leg. It's some people that do short hair that charge an arm and a leg because their quality is good and their work is good, okay? Obviously, you don't go to someone that charges an arm and a leg that doesn't do good work. Like, come on, you guys. Like, this conversation is getting redundant. And I really feel like people just like to make black women work and work and work and work and not get anything. Y'all so mad black stylists are finally charging their worth. Black hair take a lot of work. Just me taking down my hair, detangling and washing it and blow drying it, that's like a 5-hour process. Y'all want to come and pay somebody $50 to do all of that? Like this 1991. But yes, you guys, look at this hair. This hair is so pretty, y'all. So pretty. And you guys, if you're a beginner, you're trying to learn how to do your hair, you want to start with wigs. You guys, look how easy it was for me to put this wig on. Do you guys see how easy this was? Like, I literally showed you guys step by step by step. It is not hard. You guys, get some wigs. You need to practice, okay? They're wigs, you guys. You see, I didn't have to pluck it. I didn't have to do anything but install it. I will have this wig linked below and everything I used from today's video, okay? So I hope everything I said helped you reconsider some things. I hope it put some things in a different perspective for you. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.